All right, let's use this with like a real life problem here, okay? Let's start with the vertex finder. This is called the vertical motion method. So if you have the vertex finder, any type of gravity function, when you're throwing stuff up in the air against gravity, you can instantly figure out the time. Okay, you can actually figure out the time it's at its max height. Then once you figure out the time, you can plug it back in to get the max height. So here we go. Starts with the vertex finder. It'll help you find the maximum vertical distance, aka the height. Okay, so the function h equals blah 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 will show you the location over time of a t-shirt launched from a slingshot if it is released from a height of. Now where was it released? Boom, this number. Okay, released from 5 feet. This number tells you where it was released, where it started. Okay, it has initial velocity of 72. Gravity is always the same. Gravity doesn't change, so these gravity functions are always going to have that guy right there, okay? When will the t-shirt reach its greatest height? Now, I hate this question because you actually can't find that first. You actually need to find the time first. And how do you find that? The vertex finder. So we got to go negative b over 2a, okay? So negative b, again, a, b, c. Negative b is going to be a negative 72 over a 2 times 16, which will always be a negative 32. So anytime you're doing a gravity function with the vertex finder, it's always going to be that. So that'll make your life pretty simple right there, okay? Here we go. Go away, table. I just got done with you. Go away. In equation. So we got negative 72 divided by a negative 32. Looks like 2.25. So looks like our t time is going to be 2.25. So at 2.25 seconds, 2.25 seconds, that is when the t-shirt's going to reach its greatest height. Well, what about the actual physical height? Well, plug in this t value to actually get the height. I'm going to write it out really quick. Negative 16 times 2.25. Get used to decimals, friends. It's going to happen. Either you can complain about it or you can just type it in your calculator. It's not that big of a deal. Only if you make it a big deal. There you go. So find the seconds, plug it back in. Oh my goodness, he wrote it out and he's going to calculate it? He's a madman. Yeah, not really. Take your time, type it out carefully. Plus 72, close at 2.25. Well, I guess the nice thing about writing it is that you can basically just type it like you see it. That's half the battle. And then once you type it in, you don't need to think at all. Then we double check. Negative 16 time squared plus 72 time plus 5. 86. Well, that's nice and convenient. Here we go. 86 feet. Okay? So at 2.25 seconds, that t-shirt is going to reach a maximum height of 86 feet. Okay, now think logically here, friends. If you launched it straight up in the air, would it hit the ceiling if the ceiling was 90 feet high? I would probably say no. Okay? Students, you can only go 86 feet. The best you can do is 86 feet if you throw it straight up in the air. So is it going to hit 90? No, not even close. So that's just common sense. If this is the highest it can go, it ain't going to get that. Now, here's kind of a fun question. What about 70 feet? Okay? Yeah, it's going to hit 70 feet. Now here's my favorite question. How many times? How many times is it going to hit 70 feet? Twice. What are you talking about, Mr. K? It's going to go up and down. So there's the parabola. Here's 90 feet. Here's the max of 86. Doesn't get 90, hits 86 once, and there's 70. Oh, that's right. It hits it once on the way up, and then again on the way down. Cool, huh? Yeah, kind of, I suppose. It's not super cool, but I think it's kind of neat to actually throw some real-life problems in here. Okay, so there you go. Vertex finder will give you the seconds, and the seconds will give you the height. So you can't just find this easily. Okay, you can't just, oh, what's the greatest height? You have to find the vertex, and then the vertex finder will find the height. Time, then height, and then any other questions on top of that, just answer the questions. Use your common sense. All right, see you in class.